Hello, Christ Community and our guests and friends. So excited to share this news with you from the Psalms of Ascent, Psalm 122. The psalmist, they would sing, God's people would sing these songs on their way in pilgrimage to celebrate the feast in Jerusalem. And this is from Psalm 122. I was glad when they said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord. Well, it's so exciting and fun to look forward to this Sunday. It's time for us to return in physical space and place to worship Christ Jesus. And so we want to walk through as a church with you some of the details of how we can enter back in so we can do that both safely, wisely, and hospitable to everyone as we enter back in. So let me walk through a handful of these details. The first thing is our services will be at 9 and 11. And when you get here, we are strongly encouraging you, following the CDC guidelines of why we're inside in a large gathering assembly, that you socially distance and that you wear a mask. If you don't have a mask, we'll have some masks at the door, but when you come in, the seats in the sanctuary will be socially distanced apart. We'll also have the patio open, and so if you want to come and celebrate the Lord's Supper and to worship, but you don't want to come in, you'll be able to sit on the patio. And so when you come in, the first thing we do is we'll enter in through our normal foyer area. That will be the entry point. You'll come in and an usher will seat you to a seat. And if you're in a family group, we'll make it where you have a cluster with your family. Or if you came with another group, you'll get to sit with the group of people you came with. And then once you're seated, we'll enjoy worshiping together. That service, it will be a shortened service. It'll be similar to about the time length of our recordings, anywhere from about 45 to 50 minutes. And then at the end of the service, we ask that as soon as the service is over, that you leave the sanctuary. We'll exit out through the patio. You're welcome to visit and to hang out and to spend time in fellowship outside, but we want everyone to get outside as quick as possible so we have a clean protocol that will wipe down and spray down every chair, every surface in the foyer, and every bathroom to make it safe for the next group that will be coming at 11 o'clock. While this is going on, we're going to take a picture of the room. One of the things that we're being asked to do is contact tracing. If in the case that someone was infected with COVID and they were here, we could tell who they sat by, who they were near. We'll be doing that as well. The second service, if you're hearing this and you're saying, I'm not ready to come. The second service will be streamed on YouTube, so you'll be able to enter in live with us during the second service. Also, if you can't be here at the time, that service not only will be streamed, but it'll be recorded, so you could go back and watch the service as well. Also, if you're maybe not feeling comfortable to come or you have children, one of the things is this time is going to be a familial time. So we expect the kids aren't going to be perfectly quiet. We expect the kids are going to need to move around. You're welcome to stay on the patio, but we don't want that to keep you away. We want you to feel the freedom to come. This time, it's going to be so good to be back together, to celebrate the Lord's table. We expect this not to be a performance, but a time where we worship together. So we invite all the messiness that is being a family, that you would come and find this place hospitable. Elisa also is making for all of our children an activity bag, and that will be something you return. When you get the bag, you'll take it with you, but it'll be activities that'll help engage the kids and their hearts and minds as they participate in worship in both 9 and 11. We'll also have communion on the 28th, and when you come in, you'll have, just like we had at our outdoor communion service, all in one, a pre-packaged, there's a wafer and a communion cup, but when you come in, those cups will already be distributed on your table that'll be ready for us to celebrate the Lord's Supper. If you have any questions that are related to us entering back in on January 28th or something, hey, have we thought about this? Please don't hesitate to email us at info@christcommunitychurch.com. You can also call the church office, and our hope is that we'll be able to begin the process. At the beginning of this, several weeks ago, we had our outdoor communion service and then 2 weeks of celebrating and worshiping in homes, that this is a dimmer switch, not a moment, but a dimmer switch, where we are gradually stepping back into physical, in present, together as a church family worship. And so this is our next step on June 28th. So if you have any questions, please let us know. And we look forward to celebrating and worshiping together on June 28th.